ANC's regional conference there takes centre stage at the ICC in Durban today. Former eThekwini Mayor Zandile Gumede and Municipal Speaker Thabani Nyawose are expected to go head-to-head for the position of regional chairperson. With both KZN Provincial Conference and ANC's National Conference coming up later this year, the outcome of this regional elective conference is set to play a bigger role. eNCA reporter Siphamandla Goge is following the conference proceedings for us, and he joins us now live. Sipa, a little earlier on you spoke to our colleague Mfundo Mabalane, and you said that they're running a bit late. Can you just tell us why?
Because of pre-registration and registration process, the conference was meant to get underway today, to be officially open today, but we understand that it will be officially opened tomorrow. It's no longer going to be today. They are dealing with pre-registration and registration of delegates, and those will be attending the conference. They want to make sure that everything is in order. There is many people are looking forward to this conference, long overdue. It's been 3 years. People have been saying it must sit. Now it's sitting, and delegates are coming to this conference. But also, in terms of the media entourage, I think people who have been accredited for now, if I'm not mistaken, the ANC in KwaZulu-Natal telling us that more than 100 journalists applied to cover this elective conference of eThekwini. You would understand why many people have an interest here. It's the biggest region of the ANC in South Africa, with more than 110 branches, more than 55,000 membership, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe in terms of the branch audits and numbers, that could have changed or might have changed over the years, but it remains the ANC's biggest region in South Africa. The national leadership of the ANC has an interest in what is happening in eThekwini. The provincial leadership of the ANC has an interest in what is happening in eThekwini. It's a do-or-die conference, in a sense, if we can put it like that. And eThekwini has been plagued by infighting, allegations of gatekeeping, manipulation of processes. Now there are two people vying for the powerful chairperson, or rather for the powerful position of the regional chairperson. The former chair of the eThekwini region, Zandile Gumede, wants to come back as the chairperson. Thabani Nyawose is contesting her, saying, well, I'm also vying for it. And Thabani Nyawose joins us now as one of the contestants. Baba, thank you very much for your time. Why are you contesting?
I'm contesting because I feel that I have a contribution that I can make in assisting the ANC to unite itself, to grow, and to reconnect with our lost base in the eThekwini region. And I'm also contesting because members of the ANC believe in my qualities as a leader of the ANC, that I have a role that I can play in the life of the ANC in the region.
But what is it that you are going to do differently? Because the ANC operates as a collective. You subscribe to the collective responsibility doctrine. As Thabani Nyawose, what is it that you will do different? What is it that you stand for that will help the ANC in eThekwini?
You see, normally in the ANC, no individual leader will introduce new programs or policies. What I'm going to do is to make sure that the decisions of the National Conference are being implemented fully in the eThekwini region, mainly because that conference gave an instruction to all ANC members to go back to their provinces and embark in a program of renewal, rebuilding, and the unity of the ANC. All of us, not only myself because I'm contesting, at a branch level, at a zonal level, and all other levels, we are expected to embark on the program of unity, and I will definitely do that.
This unity has led to the ANC in eThekwini losing its majority support in terms of governing the only metro in the province, eThekwini. You are the speaker of eThekwini Metro Council, but we are not here for that. But how are you going to ensure that the lost ground, you recover that?
You see, we know now why we lost in the eThekwini. Number one, we started our campaign very late. That's what we know. And number two, there are issues of service delivery that have been brought to our attention by our people. Issues of waste collection, that where we've been lacking. Issues of water has been a problem in our municipality. And also, there's issues of electricity that are affecting most of our people, including our billing system. Those are the issues that have been raised by our people, of which we have made a commitment as an ANC, as council, that we are going to address that. If you look now, if you move around the CPD, and some part of secondary cities in our city, there is improvement in terms of cleanliness. Where we are struggling, we are in contact with our people. There is improvement.
There were calls for a unity slate, if we can call it that. Some people were proposing that let Zandile Gumede be the chairperson, you deputize her. Did that reach you? Was there ever such a discussion?
Yes, there was such a discussion, and then there were comrades who were involved in those engagements. They ended up agreeing that currently there are no tensions between myself and Comrade Zandile or between the two groupings that are contesting. There is commitment we made, both of us and our people who are involved, ANC structures who are involved in the campaign, that this time we'll make sure that we have a smooth, a peaceful process leading to the conference. And all of us will make sure that we're having a successful conference with no disruption. Is the commitment was made after those engagements.
But some will say this conference and this high contestation may cause tensions moving forward. Are you not worried about the aftermath of the conference?
I'm not worried. Let me tell you why. Because of the guidelines put together by the NEC and the many objections, appeals have been handled by the NEC. Currently, all branches who did not qualify, those who have been disqualified for whatever reasons, they've accepted decisions of the structures put in place by the ANC to make sure that the process is smooth. Therefore, I don't expect any disruption.
You've been called a President Cyril Ramaphosa man. Are you President Cyril Ramaphosa's man? Because many people say you are his staunch supporter and ally.
No, I'm not President Ramaphosa's man. I'm a man of my own. I want to be viewed, to be seen as an individual leader with my strength and my weaknesses. But I supported Cyril Ramaphosa in 2017 Nazareth. Even today, I don't want to say whether I'm going to support him in future or not. But what I'm saying, we gave him and the collective of the ANC some tasks to be performed. So far, I'm happy with the way with his commitment on issues of unity and renewal and implementing some of the NEC decisions.
I know you won't answer this question, but should he get a second term?
Yes, I think it deserves it.
After this conference, what are you going to do? Should you emerge or not emerge to ensure that you work with the collective leadership that would have been elected to ensure that there is unity in eThekwini? Should Zandile Gumede emerge, would you work with her?
Yes, definitely, definitely. Whoever emerge in a conference, I'm going to accept the outcome of the conference. I will work with whoever has been elected by conference. I will definitely support whoever, including Comrade Zandile Gumede.
But what is the strength of your branches, though, that support you? What is it that they say they want you to deal with? What are they supporting you based on? What is the mandate?
You see, branches are saying, for far too long, when we elected REC members in conferences, they don't conclude their term. They are saying, Thabani Nyawose was sick and tired of that team. Lead a structure for the term of office till expires. Because when the term of office does not come to an end, and this task team, it causes disruption. It makes branches to lose focus in the region. Now, the task given by the branches is to lead a united structure of the REC, including branches. This is the first task. But the second task is to make sure that we bring back political classes in the ANC. There are too many people who have joined the ANC who have not been having an opportunity to learn and to know what the ANC stands for.
There are already talks about the provincial picture to say, come the provincial conference, these leaders should emerge. Are you happy with the current leadership of the province, the ANC in KwaZulu-Natal?
Currently, I'm happy with the PEC of the ANC as a collective. I do have some concern here.
Where are those concerns?
My concern was the coordination mainly during 2019 provincial election and also the local government election. I think there's some work that has to be done by the PEC, but generally I'm happy with some few concerns, of which those concerns will be discussed in conference. As a region, we'll submit those in the next provincial conference.
Do you think Siphamandla should continue as the chairperson of the ANC in KwaZulu-Natal?
Currently, personally, I don't think that Siph has performed badly. I think I'm happy with what he has done so far, with all the limitation in the collective, but with his leadership, I think I'm fine.
Thank you very much for your time. See you later.
Thank you.
That is Thabani Nyawose, who is one of the contestants. He will be contesting against Zandile Gumede, who is vying for the same position of the chairperson of the ANC in eThekwini region.
All right, senior reporter Siphamandla Goge. Let's leave it there for now. Thank you very much. Trust Sipa to ask all the difficult questions. Of course, that's what we do here on eNCA. Let's take you to a short